Well, good morning, fellas. How are we doing today? Another beautiful day to play some PokeMMO. I'm going to go ahead and start my timer because this is day 3 of the PokeMMO Streamathon, okay? I may be a little tuckered out today, but I'm feeling revitalized. I'm feeling excited. We have 6 hours and 48 minutes on the timer, okay? I'm going to be doing my typical XP training over on the Ironman account, getting things prepared for the Halloween event, bro. I'm an Ironman account. I need to make sure that I have my pumpkin boss fight, my raid Pokemon. I need to be preparing for those things now, preparing for them today. So I'm going to be working on that ASAP. And then on top of that, we have some daily news, tips, tricks, information to jump into. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'm sure you've all seen this many times, but the times with the PokeMMO Shiny Wars is coming up very soon. If you're watching the stream recap, it's probably the sign up date's probably already passed, but the event itself is still coming up. Even if you don't care about shiny hunting, it's still very important. I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, well, I don't care about shiny hunting, so this event is nothing to me. No, this event is everything to everybody. It affects the economy tremendously. If you care about making Pokeyen, making money, this event matters to you. And I think every style of player, aside from Ironman may be the accounts that care about this event the least, to be fair. But if you're not an Ironman account, fossil farming, ditto farming, investments, all of that stuff is going to be affected. People are going to be selling their investments. People are going to be willing to buy them for cheaper prices. Ditto prices always go up during these events and have already started to go up a little bit. Mysterious balls can be affected dependently. Yeah, dittos are up plus 500 Pokeyen per ditto, by the way. They're already up to 5,500 Pokeyen a piece. There are no shittos on the GTL. When I say this affects everybody, this affects everybody. I'm not just saying it, right? Look at this. This is crazy. There are no more shittos left on the GTL, chat. It's literally just 1 times 31 dittos. There's one shitto here. Yeah, that's how intense people are going to buy up the entire markets. Like, that's how intense it is. And it affects people trying to make money, as well as fossils, right? The cheapest fossil a few days ago, you could find them for around 6 to 8k, depending on like the cheapest ones. Now the cheapest one is pushing 11k. Cheapest one 11k, nothing else under that, right? So fossils will continue to go up a little bit. Dittos, I'm sure. There's no guarantee, but usually these things go up and up and up and up and up. Yeah, ditto farming more worth it now than before, for sure. Definitely, probably. I would bet you're making around 200k plus Pokeyen profit per hour farming dittos, which is nice because if you're farming dittos correctly, it's very AFK. It's very chill, right? Yeah, someone said Old Amber's moved from 15k to 19k. Like, that's, everything's going up like 5k, which is a massive difference, right? Keep that in mind. Certain rare Pokemon might have gone up because people are buying them for boxes to breed, but that might have already happened. They might have already prepared. Let's go check. What's the cheapest Squirtle? Cheapest Squirtle, like 3k. Yeah, nothing crazy. Sometimes these will go up in price because people need a bunch of them. Check tier 0 Pokemon. Porygon's always hold a decent price. We can't really farm these for profit. So just things to keep an eye out for with the Shiny War market. The Shiny War market is a real thing. It changes things. Okay, let's keep going into it. So Shiny War sign up actually begins today, by the way. So if you're watching now, the stream, I'm sorry, it's too late. If you're watching now, I believe, if I'm reading this correctly, this begins today. I hope you are prepared because it is July 2nd, right? July 2nd at midnight UTC. That means July 1st at 8 p.m. ET. So this is today. This is tonight. If you want to spit in Shiny War, please make sure you are ready. That happens tonight, and I wish you guys the best of luck. It is a exhilarating experience to put your all into a competition like this. It's always fun to compete, and it's always fun to try your best with anything, and Shiny Wars is no different. It's a beautiful experience. Best of luck to everybody. We also have a catch event today. Sorry for the stream recappers not getting a whole lot here. There's a catch event today in about 45 minutes. A Koffing catch event is coming up with a shiny Koffing prize. I believe this is over in Hoenn. Surprisingly, over in Hoenn, shiny Koffing prize. Next up, Good Vibes, a little Poliwhirl catch event. This has been coming up for a while now. July 6th at 11 a.m. ET. That is a Sunday in Johto. You're going to be catching Poliwhirls, Poliwags, and Psyducks, and the prize is a non-shiny Poliwhirl. And I've been saying for a while, since the prize is a non-shiny, a lot of main accounts might not bother to come up. Come to it. That means it's a good event for Ironman account to try to win that free RP, which is very relevant for us. So go to this event if you are an Ironman account and can make it. Next up, the Grumpy Gala. I love the name for this one. This one's called the Grumpy Gala. This is on Friday, the 11th of July. Friday the 11th of July at 5 p.m. ET. Route 34 in Johto. It's a Snubble catching event with a shiny Snubble prize. I love shiny Snubble. Very, very underrated shiny Pokemon in my personal opinion. Super under talked about, under hunted. This is a great way to get a good shiny of them. Unfortunately, shiny Granbull is not that great, so evolving it is not ideal, but it's a beautiful shiny. Nonetheless, come have a chance to win that on July 11th, 5 p.m. ET. And then next up, I like going over the suggestion box every now and again to see what players are suggesting and to see what's happening in the community. You know, what do people want to see in the game, right? What are people interested in, right? The suggestion box, one of my favorite things to go over as a player. And I wanted to, instead of going over live suggestions, I wanted to actually go ahead and take the time and go over the suggestion box archive. So most of these, if not all of these, if I'm not mistaken, are suggestion box items that were added to the game. And I think it's important to show people this so you can see what's been added over the years via player suggestion and how important your words are when presented well and politely, and how important suggesting things to the devs are. So like, search the GTL by particle name and type on Pokemon. That wasn't possible before. Now we can do that. Damage percent in battle log. Now you can go to your settings, go to interface, and turn on show battle damage percents and put it to always in game. Let me show that really quick. Really important setting that I recommend to players, especially with all the raids and like more difficult PVM content that's come into Pokemon over the past few years. Having the percents that you do is really important in the chat log. Continuing onward, what else? What do we got here? Kill Horde instantly. Previously, the Horde used to, like, when you killed a Horde, each Pokemon's HP pool would deplete individually. So one Pokemon would die, then another, then another, then another, if I recall correctly. And now they just all die at once, as you can see me doing on screen in the background, kind of, right? That's a massive quality of life change. Johto for next region. You know, there's a lot of stuff here. Some balancing on Garchomp stuff. Forfeit button in PvP. I saw this and I was like, oh my god, I forgot. We used to not be able to forfeit in PvP. You used to have to, what you would do is you would log out and log back in and not reconnect to your existing session. And to like wait to play another game. You used to not be able to forfeit easily in PvP. Now you can. Like, that's stuff like that like is like a really seemingly easy, seemingly obvious thing. Were suggested by the player base and only added because people spoke up. Right? We have some quality of life stuff from Awk. We see stuff like this. We see a vanity to honor a remembered and treasured player. What is this about? Actually, I'm not sure. I actually don't know. I'll have to look at that. Then I'll look at that later. There's a lot of cool stuff here, though. New player in tournaments, removing a character. There's a lot of very, very cool stuff here that really matters and has helped the game tremendously over the years. So I wanted to show off some of that. That's our little intro for the stream recap. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Hopefully you have a fun day playing PokeMMO on your second monitor while watching. Hopefully you're having a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to my grinding, get back to my training, and wish you guys the best of luck on yours. It's a legit interesting question, Jaden, that I don't think enough people are talking about. Everybody's excited for the in-game encounter counter, but no one's saying how are they going to implement it. You asked, should the in-game encounter counter be an item? I don't know. It's actually a really interesting question. Will it be an in-game UI thing similar to the hotkey bar? Will it be an in-game item? Will it be something as simple as in World of Warcraft, you go to your chat box and you type like /played? Could we go to our chat box and type like /encounters? What will it be? Like there's a really interesting question of like, will it be a chat command? Will it be a UI thing? Will it be a physical item you have to like earn or buy with RP or something like that? Yeah, if it's an RP item, I think that'd be pretty lame. I think that would be really sad. There's no reason to make something like that an RP item, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but yeah. No, please, but I'm really curious to see how it's going to be implemented. It's really, really interesting. Wait, who is this? Who got this username? From PRNG. Hello, sir. I don't have too long before they come for me. I'm here to wish you good, PRNG. Have a nice day. This is fucked up. Why would you do... If this is a if you know sort of thing, that's so funny. Dude, Braun, I just heard about this in chat. Thank you for whispering it to me. This guy just told me, I'm gonna read his chat. I hit a 0-phase secret shiny Marshtomp at Route 120 this morning. Am I the GOAT? I'm LeBron James, basically. I think you are. Lepond James. You're pretty much LeBron, at least for the day. At least for the week. At least maybe for the month. Shiny War starts soon. At least for the week. Definitely for the week. Dude, Congratulations. Lepond James is so fucking good. Oh my, the stats are actually pretty good too. Oh my goodness. Dude, congrats on this. So, Bold Nature, boost the defense, minus attack. You could go with Scald spamming. You'd go special on Swampert. Probably, I don't have it on my Pokedex. Can't see its base stats. Its special attack stat is probably not like horrendous, right? I could be wrong. Bold, the defense is low, unfortunately, but like the special attack can spam Scald, Spadef, speed, HP. This is a beautiful, beautiful Swampert, man. Congratulations. That's a crazy wild catch. You already put hidden ability access onto it. Congrats. Oh, is it gonna be a damp utility mon? Dude, congratulations, man. That is beautiful to see. Big congrats, man. Someone in chat asked, what is a phase? A phase refers to a Pokemon you didn't intend to get while going for a specific shunt. So Petalburg Woods is one of the best examples. Most people use Petalburg Woods to shiny hunt for Shroomish, Slackoth, and Treecko. It's the best place for those 3 shinies, right? The rare shinies. Now, just because a shiny isn't a rare shiny, maybe you want it, doesn't mean it's not a phase. A phase refers to, I think the under talked about thing when we talk about phases, the forgotten piece of information, is a phase usually refers to a Pokemon that could have been shiny hunted in a more efficient way elsewhere, right? The reason I get so mad when I single encounter a shiny Ponyta or a Rapidash is because Rapidash and Ponyta both have ×5 hordes, right? In Petalburg Woods, the reason people are bummed when they get like a shiny Poochyena, it's still a beautiful shiny, they could have just gone ×5 hoarded for a Mightyena, right? You don't want to hunt 100 hours for a shiny that you could have gotten in 30 hours, right? That's the biggest thing that's like under talked about in my opinion when discussing phases. Phases a lot of the time come down to like the inefficiency in the hunt or whatever, but it has to happen. Like on the way to Shroomish, I think you have to get like N phases on average. You don't have to, but on average, right? So like that Marshtomp, for example, a lure species is like 5% chance. So on average, 0 phase Secret Shiny Marshtomp is so crazy because on average, he's going to get 19 or 20 other shinies. I think 19 other shinies on the way to 1 shiny Marshtomp. We have a 5% chance for it, right? Like you're going to hit the 95% chance other times. So on the way to a shiny, it's like same with Charmander, right? On the way to shiny Charmander, you're going to see 19 other shinies along the way there. It's going to take forever. Like a 2,000 hour hunt usually. He did it in 0 phases. That's crazy. He basically just, the Swampert player took a 2,000 hour hunt and said, I'm going to make it 100. Very impressive stuff. Good eye, player 0. And good question. Am I crazy or are the trees in Battle Frontier usually usually green? Why did I say 0? They can't be a number. Usually green. They usually are, from my understanding. So every month, at the end of each month, the seasons change in game. And not only does that affect certain shiny hunts, a good example is like Ursaring. Ursaring in Kanto Victory Road is not there in the wintertime because he's hibernating. And that's like the meme, if I remember correctly. But he's there like every other season. Another one is like Vanillish. Vanillish shiny hunt in winter is so much better versus other seasons because you can use the snow that falls to directly climb up to the spot at Icarus City in Unova, right? So seasons matter for certain shiny hunts, and as the devs are seemingly wanting to play around more with that, they talked about that recently, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, Cryogonal during Shiny Wars was a big one, right? An under talked about part as a long-term grinder, XP trainer, AV trainer, shiny hunter, I like the scenery change. The fact that these trees change color every month is really nice. Visual changes, scenery changes really impact your ability to grind at one location. So I really appreciate it for that under talked about aspect. Alrighty, fellas, the catch event begins in about 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It is time for, I probably should have prepped this a little bit better. Time for our first catch. The catch event has officially begun. Good luck to everyone participating. Nest balls and quick balls should both be phenomenal. Nest balls might be like 94% catch rate on some of these mons, but it should be good enough. Hopefully, let's go ahead and jump into it. There is our very first Koffing, our very first catch. It does have a +5 species bonus. Not a great catch for the event, but 31 Spadef, 30 HP. This will be an amazing Weezing breeder on the Ironman account. I will happily take that catch. Let's jump into 59 minutes of catch event. Unfortunately for this event, I will say Torkoal I think is just not worth catching. There's no species bonus. It's +0, and it's only a 58% catch rate with Quick Ball. So you have to like switch in your catching mon. Free Smoke Ball, take it, hell yeah. To actually go for it. I think I'm just going to run from Torkoals, which sucks because Torkoal is like, it would be great to catch it. It's a pretty common spawn here. And it would be great to catch Torkoals for the Pokedex. or not for the Pokedex, for like a good mon. Like Torkoal is a really relevant raid Pokemon. Obviously, we have them for our Jimmy Run team, PvP Pokemon, a Sunsetter like that, right? Having a good IV Torkoal would be relevant, but unfortunately, I don't think I can waste the time during the event itself. Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here, and I wanted to take this time to say thank you to everyone who goes above and beyond and supports my channel. Your names are all listed here. You make it possible for me to make helpful and mildly entertaining content for the game that I love and make it available for free for everyone to enjoy. Thank you so much for allowing me to even be here. All right, we have catch event results. Let's go ahead and check. I almost missed it, boys. Sorry about that. We got it, though. Let's go see drum rolls. Drum rolls. Where's third place? Fourth place, excuse me. Fourth place. In fourth place with 19 points. Pretty normal fourth place score. Congratulations. Nina Tepes, congratulations. Congrats. A very solid fourth place win. And then in third place, I saw you say this in chat and I couldn't believe it. With the 173 Koffing, you got third place? I am so sorry if I misled you or baited you or led you astray in any way. I can't believe that. That's in 173? Holy shit. Dude, I know that the species bonus and have changed a little bit for catch events, but like +5 for highest nature and +5 for highest species is pretty normal for catch events. We're still seeing insanely higher scores. Someone said recently that they feel like me promoting the Iron Man account had increased the amount of people doing catch events by a lot. They just anecdotally had seen that and saw that and felt that way. And I was like, you know, I hope that's the case. That honestly would be awesome. Catch events are amazing. And it looks like, dude, scores are rising. Like that's 173 third place is crazy. This is a first place in most events. Second place, like in some tight events. And then for second place to be 3 points higher. Holy shit. Let me get my money is a great name. 176 was second. First place. Oh my God. First place. Nice username. 179. Holy crap, man. 173, 176, 179. First through third place. That's congrats to all the winners. What a competitive catch event. I'm really just impressed and shocked. Things are getting more intense. I used to always say, is so good. I used to always say that like the average fourth place is around 18 to 20. The average third place is like 168. The average second place is 170. And then average first place is like 172. The numbers might be changing because that's, wow. Yeah, you caught a 170 and missed third. I'm so sorry. That's crazy. It's a different era, man. A different era of catch events is upon us. Wait, so Pat, are you ready? I got a response. This is from Park, the PokeMMO staff member. Okay. Chat was talking about how is the encounter counter going to be introduced? Will it be an in-game item? In-game item? Will it be an overall UI thing? Will it be a you type U in chat and type /encounters? How does it work? We have an answer. I can give you also information on the new encounter counter function. It's similar in function to the pre-existing one in presentation. Okay, so it is it's a plugin essentially, but it'll be in-game, but more in depth because it tracks all methods of encounters separately. People have been asking. No, we've never had an encounter counter that tracks eggs. People have been and we can also see singles, hordes. Oh my goodness. Let me just read all of this. It's account specific and stored server end. So you only see data for the account you're on at the time. I love that personally. It can be minimized from settings if you don't want it on screen. That's all you're getting from me. That is plenty. Dude, yes, please. Holy crap. So it'll be very similar to the current encounter counter we have in presentation. More in-depth details, information, what was seen via time swipe horde, singles. Hopefully it tracks, I'm assuming it tracks eggs as well. That's huge. This answers so many of the things we wanted in an official encounter counter. I'm so excited. Very quick little video. Like and subscribe for daily Pokemon videos, but a quick little video covering up and coming more encounter counter information. That's huge. Thank you, Park, for it, man. Wait, this is a fucking crazy Abra. Kaiju in chat just said he caught us a random single encounter shiny Abra. Firstly, good use of Master Ball if you need to there. Look at these stats. Modest nature, 31 defense, double 31 speed, 20 plus, and it's just missing Spatak. This is fucking crazy. This is amazing, shiny dude. Congratulations. Holy shit. We are down to 54 minutes left in the stream. I'm actually going to pause the timer right there and add these 15 minutes. So it's going to be... We're at 54 minutes left. How is that possible? That's like crazy. So it'd be 1 hour plus... It'd be 1 hour and 9 minutes. Right, chat? Is my math right? I think so. 54... Yeah. I'll give you guys the 110. There you go. Extra free minute. Okay. Bang box. I'm going to add yours now as well before we forget. Thank you for the prime, and I appreciate that. 1 hour and 11 minutes, and we're all caught up. Our goal needs to be changed as well. We're doing our gym rerun right now. We made a lot of Iron Man progress today comparatively to the last 2 days, which has felt amazing being freed from the legendary jail. But I'm probably going to go re-enter that after this gym rerun, to be fair. Someone said check Mudkip on the GTL. Good shout from K4. This is an example of the shiny war economy. We were saying earlier that sometimes prices on these like rare mons go up because someone's egging them for shiny war. Clearly, someone is egg hunting Mudkip. The cheapest Mudkip is now 15k. This could be opened up as a very good money-making method opportunity. If you want to, the cheapest female is 25k. If you want to make money, abuse shiny war. You can do it. Shiny war is not just for shiny hunters. It is for every type of player because everybody needs to make Pokeyen. You can take really good advantage of the current PokeMMO economy. This is a fun question. Do you know if a shiny catch has won an official event before? I can guarantee at least one has, because there was an official event where sometimes they'll do it to where if you catch a shiny, you get like extra points. I think there was like I think someone caught like a shiny Togepi or a Togetic one time during a catch event, and it gave them like plus 20 on the store, and it was like a 150 Togetic or whatever. So they ended up with like, it was like 152 Togetic, and like it was like a 172 after all the calculations. So I think they won. They got a shiny, won the event with the shiny, and then got like a non-shiny 6x31 Togekiss or something like that. So that, yeah, that has happened. I don't know if someone's won with a shiny and then won with a shiny, gotten a shiny prize. That I don't know if that's ever happened. Great question. All right, that is the gym rerun done with. Up to 1,036,000 Pokeyen. Our Breloom was level 92 when we started, now up to 95. Our Breloom is getting close to max level. I could legitimately go like farm Dittos now. Like, I think I might do that very soon. I could go farm a ton of Dittos with my new Breloom build using sub ball swipe sports. Obviously not the most efficient thing in the world, but it's better than having to like save the BP for a safety goggles. Maybe at some point we'll do that, because I actually do have some more BP farming strats now. For now, I think it'd be perfect. It's only 36 minutes left in the Streamathon. I'm gonna try to go back to Kanto. I was super unlucky last month. Did about 13,000 encounters for Articuno and or Raikou. Didn't get either of them. I'm gonna head back to Kanto, do some single encountering, and try to get a Zapdos and just try to get lucky and see what happens. That'd be a great way to end. That'd be a poetic way to end the Streamathon when I spent so many hours of the Streamathon going for Articuno. Someone said account sharing being against the rules, but alt accounts not as weird to me. I could be wrong. For my personal experience with MMOs, it's pretty standard, especially because the problem with account sharing is you can end up paying people across the world to like level your accounts or play your accounts for you. This happens in plenty of other MMOs on their games. Another like more like less nefarious example, but still like really crazy, would be like, okay, if account sharing was allowed, the meta for Shiny Wars would suck. The meta for Shiny Wars, if account sharing was allowed, would be to get 60 people or 90 people instead of 30 on one team. And then what you would do is you would just pay those people an amount of Pokeyen or whatever, and you would get them to log on your account while you sleep. So one person would play 10 hours, you would trade off the account, they would shiny hunt for 10, trade off the account, they would like, that would be miserable versus like actually just 30 people on a team and that's it. It would be really fucking lame. Imagine if people who didn't have the Pokeyen or money or whatever to pay other people to play their accounts. Imagine if they had to compete against people who just could account share and do that shit. And that would be like super lame. It'd be super unfair. Even if you didn't pay, like it would be super unfair for people. Yeah, account sharing just creates so many problems in my opinion. Yeah, being on call for an account is crazy. Yeah, this happens in many MMOs. It's a big problem. So that's why account sharing kind of has to be illegal in most MMOs from my experience. We are trickling down to the final minute in the Streamathon, okay? It's been a blast. My wife misses me. We've streamed for 36 hours over the past 3 days. 14 and a half hours, 2 days in a row. I woke up, I showered, I streamed for 14 hours. I got off, I showered, I ate, I went to bed. That's been my life for the past 2 days, and now we're on day 3, and we're 7 hours in, and it might be time to call it. We thankfully made a lot of Iron Man progress, mostly today and a little bit yesterday. The legendary hunt, it is what it is. We have a lot of amazing luck in PokeMMO. Sometimes we have a lot of good luck. Sometimes we have a lot of bad luck. It's up and down. It happens, you know? Someone said I Venmo'd. Okay, well, pause. 7 seconds. Dylan Venmo'd $10. So, we go back to 10 minutes and 7, not hours. Oh my goodness, not hours. 10 minutes and 7 seconds. Thank you so much, Dylan. I appreciate that. Boom. See you guys in 10 more minutes for another outro. Pog. There are 8 seconds left, fellas. 8 seconds, 6 seconds. Our 36-hour journey is over. It's not over. Okay, well, one Venmo and one Brewski later. We're back up to 21 minutes. I'll see you guys in quite a while. Now we at least have time to get the Zapdos, possibly. All right, don't ask me how it happened. Don't ask me how it came to be like this. But we have an hour and 44 minutes left in the Streamathon. Pat, how many fossils can you revive on average during the 1 hour shiny short? That was a great question. It's changed because they changed the way you're able to pop fossils. The fact that fossils go back to your PC now instead of having to put them in your inventory. The last time I did it, it was like 400 to 500. It wouldn't surprise me after the buff. Someone in chat who's done it could confirm. It wouldn't surprise me if it's like 600 to 800. I feel like you can pop a lot of fossils now per hour. My guess would be anywhere from like 600 to 800. It's a pretty big range, but I would guess probably at least 600. Yeah, anywhere from like 600 to 800 per hour. That's how fast fossils could be consumed in PokeMMO for Shiny Wars. Okay, fuck it, we do it live, fellas. PokeMMO Shiny War registration is about to open, and I want to see what it looks like. I think it just hit AP. I think it just opened. Let me get this nice and set up, though. This is the registration thread. Begins in 1 hour. Is the topic still locked? Let's see. 150 teams can register. If I refresh... Registration open. Okay, let's see. 1 team, 2... Dude, look, watch how many teams. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There was oh my god, we're not done. This is in the first 15 seconds. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Holy shit, dude. 40, 41. Coneheads. 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. It's still actively 47, 48, 49, 50. That's it. 50 teams all signed up. Do they actively, if I stay here, will they like actively pop up, or do I have to refresh? I think 50 teams applied within the literal first 15 seconds. To give you an idea of how... That's insane. I'm really glad we caught that moment, dude. Yeah, people were locked in. People take this stuff really seriously. They want it like 51, 52, 53. It's 8:01 p.m. 54. Okay. 1 minute in, there's around 54 teams. There's 150 slots. That's crazy. That's really impressive. I'm excited to see more of that come. That was like 51 or whatever in the first 15 seconds. That was crazy. Mudkip still rising in price is crazy. How many people want to egg hunt Mudkip this badly during Shiny War? Dude, if you are a casual player trying to make some Pokeyen, okay, firstly, Swamperts and Marshtomp, flip them, boys. I'm an Iron Man account. I can't do it. Flip them, flip them, flip them, flip these, flip them, flip a Rooney, bro. Easiest flips I've ever seen in my whole life. That's crazy. Mudkips up to 28k a piece. If you have the time, go lore farm some mudkips, sell some mudkips, dude. Easy profit, boys. People are trying to rare shunt them for shiny wars and prepping right now. Is there another starter market that's obliterated? Someone said Piplup market. We're trying to find which ones are being egg hunted and bought. That's pretty, yeah. There's no ones without 31s left. That's awesome. Not as high priced as Mudkip, but like it's only 31s left. Wow. What's the Prinplup is the middle evolution? It's so funny how these egg hunters, I've done this. I'm guilty of this. Sometimes as an egg hunter, you're just too lazy to check the other evolutions. You want to just get them as quick as possible and get your eggs made because Shiny War is starting soon. You know, like female Piplup. Let me see. Yeah, female is cheaper to rebreed them. That's so crazy. Piplup. 35k is the cheapest. Holy man. 30k. Empoleon. And they all have 31s. Like all, like that's 20. That's wild, man. That's what it. And this is like just the start. Shiny War doesn't even start for 10 more days. For 10 more days. Like, dude, it's all. This is just the beginning. It's just getting crazy. It's just starting. It's gonna get way crazier. 5 seconds, fellas. It's time for the countdown. 2 seconds. 1 second. It's over. No, that's it. Time. It's done. Like 30. Okay, we did 28 hours. 29 hours, excuse me. 29 plus 9, around 10 hours. We streamed for around 39, 38-ish, 38 to 39 hours over the past 3 days. Over 10 hours a day, easily cleared it. It's been a journey. It's been fun. It's been beautiful. It's been hard. It's been detrimental. It's been sad. It's been depressing at times. No Articuno. Like 14,000 encounters dry. It's my last legendary. Nothing yet, right? It's been inspiring. It's been fun. We've yapped. We've talked. Movies, food, discussion. We've solved all the problems in the world. World hunger, you know. We solved everything, right? I forgot how to say words for the most part. We've prepped for Shiny War. We've seen the people prepping for Shiny War. It's been a blast. And I thank you guys so much. I always want to encourage doing what you love for a lot of hours. Never let anybody shame you out of. There's nothing wrong with playing games or doing things you enjoy for a lot of hours, as long as you are doing it somewhat healthily. Take care of yourself, get those showers in, eat healthily-ish, exercise, make sure you're getting your job done, your work done, school work done, whatever it is. Take care of yourself. But if you want to, it makes you happy and it promotes you in a positive direction long-term. Play PokeMMO. Shiny Hunt, King. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't let someone make you feel bad for spending your time in the way that you enjoy, because at the end of the day, most of our time spent on Earth is just to have fun, enjoy ourselves, and leave a positive impact. And sometimes we overthink that. So I leave you guys with this. I leave you guys with a thank you for all of your support. This Streamathon couldn't have been what it was without all of you. I cannot believe how far PokeMMO has come within 4 years to where we're doing a fucking 40-hour Streamathon. It's great. Like, this game was so niche and on the brink of something like 4 years ago, and now it's just skyrocketing to the moon. It's never been more exciting. The second annual Shiny Wars is starting. I could just rant and rave about how much has changed and how positive in a direction it's headed and going so fast, and I can't wait for it all. I'll see you guys in 4 more years in the PokeMMO community. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO content. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. I'll probably be taking a break until next Monday. I'm going to be so honest. I love you all very much, okay? Discord's down below if you're interested in that. If you want to go above and beyond and support the content, allow me to do streams like this, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, PayPal, Venmo donations, and HelloFresh. First link is 50% off your first order for some awesome food, and you support the stream. It's a win-win. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you after a long rest. Have a great day. And I want to leave you guys with something special, something that I think encapsulates a lot of what I believe and what I push and love so much. So for now, I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace, Reno.
Man, shout out to anyone who has a hobby that they care about. Yeah. Even if it doesn't make any money. As long as it makes them happy and
Nah, they're broke.
bro, it's just
They
a
care
game.
about
Dork.
Shout out to
Dork.
them.
Shiny him with all these people, man, I don't even know their names. I try to buy the shinies in the wrist, but I know I don't need those things. Yeah, you do. I just wanna play with my friends. I just wanna shiny hell with my friends. I just wanna play with my friends. I just wanna shiny hell with my friends. They say I'm wasting time. 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 They say I'm wasting time.
Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here, and I wanted to take this time to say thank you to everyone who goes above and beyond and supports my channel. Your names are all listed here. You make it possible for me to make helpful and mildly entertaining content for the game that I love and make it available for free for everyone to enjoy. Thank you so much for allowing me to even be here.